you have to work for it. And then in the pro business right here, anybody can get dropped. Anybody can get caught on any given night. And that's what makes boxing different. You're not entitled, you have to earn it. In the ring, you have to earn everything. It becomes a mind game, especially once you get up to the 10, 12 rounds. After the 6th round, you're taking some hits, some shots, some body shots. It becomes mental. And no matter how hard you train in the gym, in the later rounds, you start getting a little bit more fatigued, because in a fight, you're at 100%, throwing hard, throwing fast, and you always end up getting tired. You have to dig deep. And all these fighters, I think that they're entitled to a great career. It's like, no, there's gonna be fighters out there that will be able to take your punches and keep coming forward and test you.
Inside all of us, there's a hidden desire, a passion that drives our bodies further than the expectations of our physical limitations. Not just a goal, but a dream that consumes our every action and purpose, driving us forward in pursuit of making the impossible possible. Our obsession compels us to prepare for opportunities knock at the door. And when we open it, our eyes see the version of ourselves that only we knew existed. And all the pain, all the time spent when no one's watching, makes us the hero of our own story. Through our triumph, the momentary satisfaction of achievement will fade. And as the voice of doubt grows, the consuming hunger and glorious feeling of accomplishment nests itself in the front of our mind. And all of our sacrifice and suffering at the hands of our promised future becomes the example and inspiration for the world to admire. And the records of our journeys are recorded under the hand wraps.
Growing up in Blythe, small town, everybody knows everybody. And in the summertime, we used to go swim in the canals or go out to the river and hang out. It's different growing up in a small town. I started boxing when I was 13 years old. One day, my friend, he was telling me that he's gonna go to the gym and then go train. And I was like, we have a boxing gym in Blythe? And he's like, yeah. He goes, it's free, all you gotta do is bring hand wraps. At the time, we had a store called Yellow Mart where we got all of our sporting goods there. And he's like, just go to Yellow Mart, buy some hand wraps, and come down at 4:30. And I went, showed up, haven't left since.
I like to tell everybody he's a good man. It's probably a pretty safe bet that there's not very many world champions out there that have full-time jobs. To, be up in the morning running at 4:45 and then getting to the yard and working all day, sometimes getting overtime, sometimes coming into the gym having to train at 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night because he got off late.
We both work full-time. We're on opposite schedules right now, so it's kind of hard. Then I go to work. He's like pretty much a full-time dad by himself Monday through Friday because I'm at work. He picks up Ethan from school, takes him to the gym. Ethan's at the gym with him 3 hours out of the day, and then takes him home, homework, gets him fed, shower. I don't know how he does it, to be honest with you.
Even trying to have a meaningful or successful boxing career takes a lot of character. Being a fighter in general takes a lot of character, but to put in a full 8, 9, 10-hour day of physical labor too on a jackhammer or a tamper or a shovel, and then come in the gym and do what you have to do. Maybe not what you want to do, maybe not what you feel like doing, but coming in and realizing, hey, that's That's my dream, and nobody else can do it for me. I have to do it myself.
You gotta have a plan B. Your kids need medical insurance and all that. So I took the test to get on with the gas company.
There's a lot of blue-collar fans out there, so I think it's easy for them to see a guy that climbs out of his car at the end of the day with dust on his boots and his hands are dirty and he's stinky, and to root for a guy like that, other than a guy that got up in the morning and did yoga and then got a massage and went to cryo and then got a pedicure.
Was I surprised that he got the victory? No. Because when you have guys like him that have that dog, that have that attitude, and have that desire, you can never count him out. I think he surprised a lot of people. A lot of credit to him. You know, you got to take ownership of your career, which a lot of guys are real quick at that phase to blame everybody else of, oh, I didn't make weight, oh, because of this. How many guys didn't make weight because they got sick that week? I can't imagine how many guys just get sick that week. So Andrew, for what he has and what he has the opportunity to do and continue with his career, it's awesome to see because he's one of the good guys in the sport of boxing.
I definitely felt disrespected. Everybody was easy fight, easy win for Machado. Somebody on Instagram tagged me in a post saying that it's an easy win for Machado. He doesn't even belong in there in the ring with him. Basically just kind of how like what Andy Reeves is going through. And I'm like, I have good wins on great caliber fighters. And nobody was giving me a shot. Who has he fought like me? I feel like people were just interviewing me just because they had to, but they're like, it's no, it's not gonna be a good fight. It's just gonna be a slaughter.
Andrew, took it out of his own hands to prove everybody wrong that night. And there's no better way to shut people's mouths than doing what he did that night. And not only taking it away from the judges, but he was his own judge.
First round, he caught me, but after that, it was all downhill for him. Got back up, and I came back stronger than ever. But yeah, I definitely did feel disrespected. And even right now, I still feel half and half. Everybody's blaming this weight issue. That's the reason why he looks so horrible.
Maybe making weight. He struggles making 130, and I think maybe we're gonna go up to 135. But yeah, he put on so much weight after the fight, so it shows me that he's just a bigger person.
But now I come with the great time, the perfect time, for be ready and make the weight good. It's going to be different. The preparation and the concentration is going to be different. I think that I feel that.
It was in 4 rounds. I could understand if it was the 8th, 9th, 10th when you start getting fatigued. But it went from the 2nd to the 4th. Even now, I still have a chip on my shoulder. And even him, I better enjoy myself as a world champion because he's coming back to get what's rightfully his. And I'm like, it's not yours no more. It's mine, buddy. Your time is over now. My style is gonna beat you again. What are you gonna do differently? If you stay in there longer than what you should, you're gonna absorb some punishment. It's gonna be worse.